Let her out, man. Let her out. She like she ready too. What? Listen, I don't know why people do that. If someone's leaving, let them leave. Oh, it's the mouth. It's the mouth. You know, unfortunately, no justifying. No one should ever hit anybody. But you know, if someone's already agitated, you don't have to. She made another comment. But regardless, it don't matter. You're not supposed to put your hands on anybody. So, but if you know someone's already on the edge, just let them leave. Whoa, okay with the front kick.
Don't let her go. Okay, all right. That happened, right? She's violent, she's aggressive, she's trying to shoplift, and then the police were called. Well, the police show up, she's violent with them as well. You'll see, she kicks them. Here it is.
You'll see, she kicks him. You know what that sounds like to me? On calls during work, you know, we show up at scenes, and when you have children on the playground, it's like an attempt, right? What I see about to happen is one of these things we like to call confirmation bias. That's what we're building up for. You really have to sell something so hard. Look, hey, look right there. Look, I promise you, this is, you know, he threw a rock. I promise. Look. You know, you got to try too hard to make something out to make something that's not there appear to be there. You have to really sell it. You have to really put on your Hollywood smile. Where's the kick? I missed the kick. Right in my mouth. I missed the kick.
She kicks him. Here it is.
She kicks him. You know what type of kick I was looking for, like a Jean-Claude Van Damme jump spinning type of kick. Okay, the bottom of her foot touched his shin. Is that a black officer? Yeah.
This happened in Splendora, Texas. So you mean to tell me it can be done? You mean to tell me that a person can be physically violent against police officers and they not be tackled while being handcuffed? They were not tased. They did not have any bodily injury. There was no weapon used against them. They still put her in the police car. Wow. They told us it couldn't happen like this.
You know, it's wild whenever you see the police.
Yes. Perhaps one day you can be a crash test dummy and use your hair for a helmet.
Wow, it can be done. Okay, well, let's talk about the message. The problem is the message insinuates that white people are treated better than black people when it comes to police encounters, or because she was a white woman and because she quote unquote assaulted the officer, she was white, so it was okay. But if it was a black person, if it was a black woman, they would have been a lot more aggressive and more rough with her. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, in all of my 13 years, and I can honestly say this, I have the experience. I think the difference between talking to people who have the actual experience as officers and talking to people who have spent a lot of their life in a book, in a sense, and no, it's not a shot to Dr. Richie, but the reality is this: if you haven't done the job, you really don't know, right? If you go off of things that you've heard from other people, right? If you go off of what you see in the media has a business to run, and they're in the business of divide and conquer. Why? Because division is profitable. Anger is profitable. Violence is profitable. So when they do is they spend the majority of the time only showcasing, right, all of the maybe the most aggressive, or sometimes when officers make bad decisions, right, or they do things that isn't really digestible to people's morality, I guess you would say. We have to stop allowing these word wizards, right, to manipulate our emotions, right, to use incidences and of things like this, and then try to trigger us emotionally to think a certain way, to act a certain way, respond a certain way. This is all part of an agenda, right? We have to stop looking at ourselves through the lens of color and start really, really talking to ourselves about our actions, holding ourselves accountable. Here's the reality of law enforcement. You have officers, unfortunately, you have some that aren't that good at their job. It is what it is. Police officers know this. We know this. We work with these people, right? And a lot of times we're like, how do these guys even get the job?